Hi, sorry about that. We got cut off. Okay, so um, let's see, we were talking about the improper fraction 8 fifths, and they broke it apart for you already. So 8 fifths is equal to 5 fifths plus 3 fifths. And if you look at the fraction 5 fifths, you know that's the same thing as 1. But now we want to change 3 fifths into a decimal. But for us to do that, we have to find an equivalent fraction of 3 fifths with a 10 at the bottom or at 100 at the bottom to write it as a decimal. So 10 seems like an easy number. Okay, if we do that, then I know 5 times 2 is 10, and whatever I do to the denominator, I have to do to the numerator. So 3 times 2 is 6, and 6 tenths, if I write it in my place value chart over here, okay, let's see, 6 tenths, I'm going to write a 6 in the tenths column and a 0 here, so 0 0.6. Okay, so 1 plus 0 0.6 is 1.6. All right. Now let's look at number 4. Okay. So number 4 is 2 fifths. Okay. So let's see. Remember, it'll be easier if we put a denominator, find an equivalent fraction first. Once we find an equivalent fraction, then we can write it as a decimal. Okay. So let's see, 2 fifths. Okay. Well, I think, should I put my denominator as a 10 or a 100? I think 10 might be easiest. Okay. 10. Okay. So let's see. 5 times what gets you 10? It's times 2. Whatever I do to the denominator, I have to do to my numerator. That's times 2. Okay. 2 times 2 is 4. Okay. 4 tenths. How do I write that? Well, let's see, in here, I'm going to write my 4 tenths here. I'm going to write a 4 here and a 0 here. So 2 fifths is the same thing as saying 4 tenths, which is 0.4. Okay. Now, what about 9 twentieths? Okay, so my 9 twentieths is, well, should I have my denominator be a 10 or a 100? Well, 20 times something cannot get me a 10 as an equivalent fraction, okay? So I'm going to use 100, okay? So 100. So 20 times what gets you 100? Let's see, if I count by 20s, all right? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, okay? So there are 5 groups of 20 and 100. So 20 times 5 gets you 100. Whatever I do to my denominator, I have to do to my numerator. So 9 times 5 is 45. Okay. And so now my fraction is 45 hundredths. How do I write that in my place value chart? Okay, well, I'm going to write 45 hundredths like this. Okay, and my 0 goes here. So 9 twentieths is equal to 45 hundredths, which is equal to 0.45. Like so. All right. And now let's take a look here, okay, at our last one, okay, 5 halves, okay. Oh, 5 halves is a improper fraction, okay. So we want to change it into a mixed number first. That's easiest, okay. So let's see. Let's do long division, all right. So I'm going to do long division like this, okay. And 2 goes into 5 how many times? 2 times. 2 times 2 is 4. Minus 4 is 1. So then I have a remainder 1. So I have 2 wholes. This becomes 2 wholes. And my denominator is a 2 because I divided it by 2. And my remainder is 1. So this is the same thing as saying 2 and a half. Okay. Now, once I have my 2.5 here, okay, what should I do? We're going to only look at the fraction part. A mixed number has a whole number, and in this case 2 as a whole number, and my fraction part, 1/2. Let's only look at the 1/2. And we're going to look at the denominator in the 1/2. And we want the denominator to be a 10 or a 100, okay? It looks like I can easily make 2 a 10 by multiplying it by 5, right? So let's see here. I'm going to multiply my denominator by 5. And whatever I do to the denominator, I have to do to the numerator. So that's equal to, I'm going to keep my whole number the same because I only multiplied my fraction. Okay, and so let's see, 1 times 5 is 5, and 2 times 5 is 10. It's 2 and 5/10. So my improper fraction 5/2 becomes my mixed number 2.5, and to make my denominator in the fraction a 10, it becomes 2 and 5/10. Okay, so how do I write 2 and 5/10 in here? Okay, well, my whole number is a 2 and it's in the ones place, and then it says 5/10. 5/10. So 5/2 is the same thing as saying 2 and 5/10, which is 2.5. There you go. Good job. All right, I will see you tomorrow.